Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So, Trump announces new auto tariffs. Trump announces new auto tariffs. This is going to be 25% tariffs on all cars shipped to the United States. 25% tariffs on all cars shipped to the United States. This will go into effect on April 3rd at 12:01 Eastern Standard Time. April 3rd is the date. This will include cars, it will also include car parts. So anything that's not made in the United States, is going to be a tariff on it. This includes things like engines, transmissions. Hope anybody doesn't need an engine right now. Transmission. So he did have talks with all the major auto companies to include Stellantis, Ford, and General Motors. Their stocks plummeted right after the news. So General Motors is down 7% in the stock market. And then Ford and Stellantis is down 4% in the stock market. So there are about 16 million cars that were bought in 2024. Half of those were bought in the United States. So they came from 16 million, were made outside of the United States, and then half of them were bought in the United States. So we buy a lot of cars from that come from outside of the United States. So out of the 16 million made, half of those were brought over to the United States and bought. So that's a lot of buying from cars that are not made in the United States. So why are these tariffs happening? Why? What's the purpose? So the purpose is to fix the broken trade deals. All right. So what will be the result of these tariffs that will go into effect April 3rd? April 3rd is the date. So you will see an increase in the price of the cars. And they are predicting that increase in price will be anywhere from $3,500 to $12,000. So whatever that sticker price is going to be additional 3,500 to 12,000 increase in the price of cars. So as you can see, now is not a good time to be buying a car. If anyone needs a car, if you can hold off, good idea to hold off. All right. So in 2024, they have some statistics. 4 million cars were made in Mexico. So just last year, 4 million cars were made in Mexico, and 2.5 million were shipped to the United States. So that's a lot of cars that are made in Mexico. Last year, 2004, 4 million cars made in Mexico, and 2.5 million were shipped over to the United States. Don't you find that to be interesting? So Mexico makes a lot of cars, and United States is buying a lot of cars by the millions, by the millions. So our major automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis, they do have assembly plants in Mexico. So even though they are here, they do have assembly plants in Mexico. So April 3rd is the date again that this is set to happen. 25% tariffs on all cars that are shipped to the United States. And the result that we will see, the immediate result we will see is an increase in the price of the cars. So right now it is not retaliatory. So we will see if it comes to that, if it comes to being retaliatory. We will see. So right now the result is increase in the price of cars, 25% tariffs. So there could be a lot that happens with this, and we will see what happens down the road. For example, say for example, people in the United States, they stop buying the cars, right? Because the cars are too expensive. Well, that could eventually affect the job force over in Canada and Mexico, for example, laying off workers, for example. And then if it becomes retaliatory, um, it could actually have the same effect in the United States. But we will see if it comes to that. Right now, we are just in the beginning stages. Again, the date is April 3rd, and the result that we will see right away is that increase in the price tag, anywhere from 3,500 to 12,000 is what they are predicting. All right. So, new auto tariffs, stock market is down, as I'm sure you are aware, and it plunged even further as far as the automakers go. The General Motors stock plunged, Ford stock plunged, and Stellantis stock plunged. If anyone is in the stock market, and if you hold any of those stocks, I'm sure that you noticed it. It plunged right after the news. All right. So that is what is going on. The latest and newest development as far as the auto tariffs go. So Trump announces new auto tariffs, 25% tariffs on all cars shipped to the United States, goes into effect April 3rd at 12:01 Eastern Standard Time to include cars and all the car parts. So, do any of you own any cars that are foreign cars? So, if you own a foreign car, for example, this includes all of the parts that you need for your car. All right. So, going to have higher bills when it comes to maintenance and ordering your car parts. All right. So, all of the major automakers have been notified. General Motors, Ford, Stellantis. The stock market is falling. All right. And so, if you are in the stock market, this is actually a good time to be in the stock market, because what you are doing is you are buying stocks on a discount. So it doesn't look like it, right? Because everything is in the red, but that's the way the stock market works. You're buying it at a discount right now. So this is a good time to be in the stock market, even though it may not look like it. The stocks will recover in the future, and the stock market is something that you do for the long haul, right? Investing in the stock market, that is the long game, right? All right. So that is what is going on, and the whole purpose behind this is to fix broken trade deals. So apparently, um, the trade deals are not up to par, apparently, and he's working on fixing that. So we will see what happens. We will see what happens. Feel free to leave your comments and let me know your thoughts about what is going on. Currently, hopefully, you are not looking for a car right now in this point in time. And we will see what will happen. Eventually, this will blow over, and then it'll be something else, right? Something always new and exciting going on. All right. So do me a favor, if you like the channel, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. If you know anyone that is interested in improving their finances, let them know about this channel. Feel free to hit that share button. All right. So on your way out, don't forget, hit that like button. If you are interested in buying property, either now or in the future, check out that link below. Join the wait list for the real estate group. Also, check out my hat collection, which is in the link below. All right. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.